carb heat.
Okay.
Good drop. We're going back.
All
43. Give it a little bit of nose down here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Your controls.
I have flight control.
Up to your power just by about 100 RPM, so it might want to climb the way it's trimmed out.
Okay.
So you might have to trim it down a little bit, but yeah, we want to get there. We want a decent ground speed. So one reason I really want to take you to Hot Springs is they have a little bit wider of a runway.
Okay.
And it'll kind of show you how if you have a I can't talk, wider runway, that sometimes it's going to appear like you're a little bit higher, I'm sorry, let me think about this. If it's wider, it's going to appear like you're lower than you are, which tends to create a steeper than normal approach.
Yeah.
Because, like, think about Arkadelphia. The lower we get, the bigger the runway looks.
Yeah.
So if that's the only experience you have, you'll kind of link those. So just look out for that.
Right.
And even me, I think I almost have 200 hours of night, it still gets me. It's not like something you just, okay, I'm better at this now.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, it's something that I have to consciously know and just tell myself, hey, going to a wider runway, I need to watch out for shooting a really high approach, or maybe thinking I'm really low, flaring too high.
Yeah.
How you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
All right, so if we look over here to our right, what do you think this is down here? What do you think's down there?
Probably woods.
Okay, it's actually going to be fields down there, and I can almost see a little bit of the outline.
Okay.
What about this dark abyss over here?
Probably more fields.
The Gray Lake.
Oh, okay.
Right, so these night cross countries, which we'll do some.
Yeah.
It's even more important to become familiar with your route. That way you kind of know what terrain you're flying over.
Yeah.
I know that between us right now and Hot Springs is a ridge line.
Yeah.
And I know,
yeah.
Yep, I know that if I lose an engine right over the top, I'm going that direction or I'm coming straight back this way. I don't want to go left or right.
Right. Avoid the abyss.
That's it.
We're getting closer, so because the CDI is getting a lot more sensitive.
All right, we are 10 miles out. Arkadelphia traffic, Mall 171 Hotel Sierra. 12 miles north of field, 3000, last call, Arkadelphia. Hot Springs traffic, Mall 171 Hotel Sierra, 10 miles south of field, 3000, inbound, Hot Springs. Okay, I want you to look out there and see if you can find the rotating beacon. And I'm going to swap over here and listen to our weather.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 3015. Remarks. Density altitude 600. Memorial Field, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Automated weather observation 0235 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 1.
Okay, so it's green, white, green, white. So you see those towers out there, those really tall ones?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you see the lake in front of us?
Like right under us, pretty much?
Not really, like those really bright lights you can kind of see reflecting off the water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you look right behind those bright lights, you'll see we got a runway going left to right and then one kind of going at a 45, almost north-south.
Okay.
So we got really bright white lights in front of us.
Yeah.
And then black. And then just beyond that, kind of orange amber lights.
okay. Like, kind of to our, like, 12:30, I see.
So they got runways 31, 13, 5, and 23. Windscom will be using 5.
Okay.
Okay? If you look kind of out to your left, you see those flashing sequencing lights?
Yep.
That runs you straight into runway 5.
Okay, I'm starting to see it now. Okay, I saw the white. I saw the green. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
So now that we have the airport in sight, we'll set up for 45 to downwind for 5. So we'll kind of swing right, basically fly me to those towers.
Okay.
But don't stare at them until they start to move. This is looking good.
We're on about a 010 here. Well, no, we processed. No, we're good.
Alright, so some things that'll be different. Traffic pattern altitude's going to be 1,500 feet.
Okay.
Other than that, everything stays the same. It is a right downwind for 5, just like it's a right downwind for 4 in Arkadelphia.
Okay.
And we do have hills, or another ridge line, just north of the airport.
Okay.
Hot Springs Traffic Mall 171 Hotel Sierra 5 miles to the south. We'll be transitioning to the southeast at 3,245 downwind, runway 5, Hot Springs.
Hot Springs area traffic, medevac helicopter 723 Sierra Foxtrot lifting off Dash Park Medical Center 3 east of the airport, be repositioning to St. Vincent Hospital, mile and a half southeast of the airport. Currently 800 feet, be out of below 1,000. Got traffic to the south of the side, Hot Springs.
Roger that, we'll stay out of your way and we'll just do an extended left base, or right base for 5. Alright.
Okay, should be a factor for 5.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's turn left. So there's a helicopter going southeast. We're currently pretty much southwest of the field at 3,000 descending. Hot Springs, small 171 Hotel Sierra.
Here at St. Vincent Hospital, about a mile and a half south east of the airport. Should be a factor for you.
Alright, so let's do our descent check.
Alright.
And we are pretty high, so we need to get that descent coming. So let's go ahead and pull carb heat. Yep, and just about 500 feet per minute. Turn me left, we want to get a little space for this left base. So the runway actually starts, do you see the white kind of lights?
Yeah.
So we got,
Okay.
that is the runway end identifiers.
Oh, so we're not coming in on the downwind.
Right, we're just going to do...
That's, okay, I was confused. I was like, shouldn't we be on the reciprocal of 5?
So there's a helicopter taking off, and he's going southeast, a mile southeast of the airport, so I just wanted to stay out of his way.
Yeah, okay. Descent check. I want to take out some more power here then.
Let's go ahead and put in 1 notch of flaps if we're in the wide arc. Alright, and fly me...
A little far out?
Yep.
Okay. Landing lights coming on. Altimeter is checked. Make sure it's full rich. Fuel selectors on both. Aircraft systems are all checked. Descent check complete.
Hot Springs Traffic Mall 171 Hotel Sierra 2 mile right base 5 Hot Springs.
Let us drop here a little more.
Alright, so watch that descent. We don't want to get too fast.
Yeah. I was pitching for 80, so...
Right, so add a little bit of power to kind of ease that descent.
Okay.
Alright, you see the green lights?
Yep.
That's our threshold.
Okay. Final's clear. I'll go ahead and turn a little bit here. Get perpendicular to it.
Okay. You can go ahead and turn final.
Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turn on final for runway 5, Hot Springs.
There it is. Alright, so we are 1,000 feet up right now. We got no PAPI. We're just going to pull some power back. We got quite a bit of runway.
Oh yeah.
Alright, pitch for 61. Alright, so you see how the lights are really bright?
Yeah.
Try dimming them. Ah, do you like that better or no?
It's better.
Alright, so we're a little high, we'll land a little long, but
Okay.
that's okay.
The same length as ours, right?
It's, yeah,
Roughly.
maybe a little longer. Alright, so add just a touch of power to slow your descent. Alright, we're coming down, we're a little high. Alright. That's good. Okay, so do this yellow line.
Yep.
Alright, it's ending. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna slow down. We're fine. We're gonna taxi back because.
Taxi back on the runway?
No, we'll go. We'll come up here.
Okay.
There's gonna be runway 1331.
Oh, intersecting?
Intersecting runways here.
Yeah.
Hot Springs traffic, Mall 171 Hotel Sierra. We're gonna back taxi 132 Alpha and then back to 5 for departure Hot Springs. Alright, so we just want to look both ways. We're crossing it right now.
Yep.
We just passed it. That's okay.
I was already looking.
And correction, from Mall 171 Hotel Sierra, we're going to be taking the taxiway after 1331 to Alpha back to 5 Hot Springs.
One here.
Echo, yep. So we're just going to go nice and easy because we're unfamiliar with this airport.
Yep. Alright, so there's the short line there.
That's it. So we'll cross that, looking both ways. We'll get on those brakes and we'll clean up.
Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, clear runway 5, taxiing back via Alpha for departure, Hot Springs. Okay, so carb heat, landing lights going to leave them on, flaps set to 0, trim. Set for takeoff.
Yep. So if we go this way, what would we be on?
We'd be on
taxiing.
Golf.
Good.
Yep.
Alright, what does this sign up here mean? It says A3113.
We're on Alpha, taxiway Alpha, and we're about to cross over runways 31 and 13.
Good. Alright, so we'll slow down. We'll just kind of look both ways. Just like crossing the street, and then you'll make a radio call crossing 3113 on Alpha.
Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, crossing 3113 on Alpha, Hot Springs.
Good. And we'll do 300 feet below traffic pattern altitude is what we'll climb to on climb out. Like I said, we're going to do right traffic.
Yep. So it'll be 1,200 feet before we make our turn.
Yep, that's it. Well, Michael, what do you think?
This is cool. I'm enjoying this. Different airport. A whole lot of new variables, different airport. Nighttime, yeah.
I really did you dirty. Throwing it all at you.
Loving this. There's Charlie.
Could slow down a little bit. Let's try to keep her under 15 knots, that's it right there.
Okay. Idle back here.
There you go. This taxiway is kind of downhill.
Oh, okay. So it creeps up on you.
Yep. Okay, this coming up, you see the ILS?
Yep.
This is
ILS hold short.
ILS critical area. When do you think you would hold short of this?
Either before or after, but not on.
Okay. So when ceilings are below 800 feet, if you're flying an instrument,
yeah,
and you hear somebody on the approach, you should hold short of that.
Okay.
Because right there, that little red light,
ILS beacon.
Yep. That's your glide slope.
Yeah. Huh?
We're speeding up.
Oh. I was like, how are you reading 15 knots?
Yep, there it is.
Airspeed's not even alive.
Ground speed. I licked my finger and stuck it out the window.
Yep, that feels like 17 knots.
Feel it. I can feel it.
All right. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, holding short of runway 5 on Alpha, Hot Springs.
You see that plane up there? Straight out? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, takeoff procedures, same as before, takeoff briefing, same as before, and before takeoff check, takeoff rings complete, flap set to 0, rotating at 52 kilometers 78, transponder is set, landing lights are on, before takeoff check complete.
Okay.
Alright. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, departing runway 5 for right close traffic, Hot Springs.
Good. So my only concern is that person could be trying to enter a left downwind for 2-3, so we'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. You slide dogs, you.
Hot Springs gets a little sketch at times. Also, this runway is going to be significantly wider, and you're really going to see that now.
Oh God, yeah. This.
So center line's over here.
Oh wow.
There's
Okay.
number 5. Alright, roll the coal.
Power check. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive. And we're rotating.
Also, if the anti-collision lights are ever disorienting to you, you can turn them off as well.
Okay.
Making good power. Engine instruments in the green. I got this traffic out here. It looks like they're leaving.
Good. Get out of my turf.
Get out of here.
Commandeered this airport. It's mine now. Any violators will be met with hostile force. traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turning crosswind for runway 5, Hot Springs.
And remember my little DG trick in there, just turn till you hit the 5.
Yes, sir.
And let's see how that looks. Not bad.
Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turning downwind runway 5, Hot Springs.
There's 15. Also, something new is we will be crossing the approach end of an intersecting runway. So always be sure to look left and right.
Okay.
Just making sure to clear the area. And in the pattern, if you want to turn up the lights, you can, unless you feel like you have a good orientation.
I can see them.
Okay. See how the lights shift, like now they're red down here?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're flying this way, they'll go red. When we're on final, you see the lights go white, orange, red, telling us we're running out of runway. And we're kind of creeping in, so.
Did my C-gumps. Introduce a notch flaps. Pitch for 80.
Alright.
Make sure they don't
Alright.
die on us. See the threshold lights there?
Yep. We'll say the first taxiway will be like our aiming point.
Okay.
Alright, this looks good.
Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn of base, runway 5, Hot Springs. Pitch for 70.
Do you think it's easier to fly at night when there's like more lights around?
It's, I don't know. It's about the same.
Okay.
Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to final runway 5, Hot Springs.
So personally, I think when I have lights to reference, it makes life a little easier. Yep, so look at your power. So guess how much we descended in that whole pattern before final?
Man, about 300 feet.
That's it.
I'm gonna go around.
Okay.
We're way too high. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, doing a go around runway 5, Hot Springs.
Watch that airspeed. There you go. Carb heat first.
Oh, yep.
So after we did our C-gumps, we had power at 2,000.
Okay.
And then we pulled it out a little bit, and then we put it right back up to 2,000. So there is this inherent instinct not to descend when you can't see below you, right? I mean,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. There's 1,200 feet, but I'm going to extend it out, huh?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turning crosswind runway 5, Hot Springs. clear. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turning downwind, runway 5, Hot Springs.
There's midfield, so look at our power right now. Right, so there's just little things that'll...
Yeah, little things that'll creep up on you.
Yeah. You're doing fine though, Michael.
Waiting for the arc.
Everything stays the same, but everything changes. So let's go 18, that's good. And this is my advice, okay? So I'm doing 1800, I've got 500 foot per minute, and I'm holding 80, that's good. I want to hold this heading.
Okay.
That I've got, because I don't want to creep into the runway like last time where we kind of had to do that.
Yeah.
Steep base to final.
Yeah.
Okay, and at Arkadelphia, we know we like to be on final at 700, but here it's raised by 300, so we could say, I want to be at 1,000 when I turn final. So let's go base here.
Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turning base, runway 5, Hot Springs. Alright.
So really nothing changes but the numbers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just like I said, nothing changes except for everything. Keep that turn coming. So basically, like you're gonna fly right over that bridge, we'll get you parallel or perpendicular.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and turn final.
Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to final, runway 5, Hot Springs. I saw a light in the sky way back there.
Yep.
Looked like it was...
It's another plane.
Okay.
So don't be too much outside. There you go. If you keep looking inside and just kind of initiate that turn instead of like leaning out and looking, it'll come into your sight picture. So right now we're about 300 feet. This looks like a good approach. Don't make any drastic changes to the power.
Alright.
Unless you need more power.
Yeah.
Go for that.
Like my airspeed's trying to run away from me
Okay,
there.
add power. Fix it. There you go.
A little hard.
Alright, let's get on those brakes. Alright, so I didn't say anything because I wanted you to get to experience, I'll get our cleanup, that feeling of, you know, you thought we were lower than we were, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave a notch flaps in. Let's do a short field.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, on the go, runway 5, Hot Springs.
Hold the
Power
brakes.
set.
There we go. Now we'll let off and we'll go.
Looking for 48 knots. Instruments under green. Airspeed's alive. Look for 65. There it is. Let's say we're safe. I'm going to drop that notch of flaps real good and easy.
Good.
Flaps are out. I'm going to pitch for 78. 1200. And 1200. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn and crosswind runway 5 Hot Springs.
Let's try that right there. I think our DG's a little off. Yeah, that's looking good.
There's 1500. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn down 1 runway 5 Hot Springs. There it is.
So look at your power setting. Alright, you see that light straight out there, that orange light? Just
Like
kind of
by
alone?
itself?
Yeah, we'll go towards that.
Okay. Yeah, I see we're creeping in.
Yeah?
Two,
225.
set. Alright. RP gas on both undercarriage good. Mixture's full, rich, pulling back the power. 1 knots flaps. Pitch for 80.
Alright, yeah, and just use that first taxiway you
Yeah.
can see as your landing point. So when that thing gets 45. That's good.
Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to base runway 5 Hot Springs.
Watch that airspeed.
Yep.
Alright, and don't look for the runway here. Just turn until 05 is 90
on the
degrees
right.
to the right. That's
Right
it.
tick mark.
That's it. Or we got this bridge up here. We know we can just
Oh yeah.
perpendicular to that bridge. Okay, so we look out here. We see our runway.
Yep.
We see we're clear on
Oh,
final.
it's a star. It's not even a plane. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to final runway 5 Hot Springs.
Alright, don't even look for the runway when you start this turn.
Okay.
If you can see it without like moving and ducking, that's fine. But just keep that turn coming nice and easy. Now you can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
And that'll keep you from dropping that nose and getting your airspeed. We can pull some power back.
It'll be a little bit long, but
That's alright. Start that transition. Looking all the way out now. Just like if when you do in the day, we're still a little high, coming down, looking all the way down the runway.
little solid.
Little solid. That's alright. We'll probably taxi back.
Alright. Gotta go to the...
No, we can back taxi.
Oh, okay.
We'll go to the right.
Okay.
Get on those brakes. Slow us down.
Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra is gonna do a back taxi on runway 23 back for 5 for departure of Hot Springs.
we'll follow center line until we get a yellow line. There it is. There's our yellow line.
Oh. In my head, I was like, yeah, we're just going to taxi back to the start of 5. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, clear of 5, taxiing via Charlie and Alpha back to departure, Hot Springs.
I'll get your cleanup. And you can go ahead and taxi.
Okay. I'll do it in flight sim. I'm like, tug of power. Okay, I'm rolling.
How you feeling?
Feels good.
Okay.
I mean, even though it's a totally different environment, there's so many new variables. It's nighttime, so I'm like more relaxed. I feel like I'm more like woosha, you know?
Tranquil.
Yeah.
Fun. As long as you can see the center line. Get my little finger out the window, turn that on for you.
ILS critical, yeah. Oh, goodness.
You alright?
Yeah, sneezed.
Oh. Scared me. I didn't hear your sneeze. So I just heard, oh goodness, and I was like, Michael, stay strong. What's going on?
Hang in there.
I'll get you to the hospital.
Do like one of those stunt plane like hover landings. You know how they'll knife edge?
Yeah.
And then it'll just pitch way up and they'll just kind of hang there.
Yep.
Which we don't have the thrust to weight ratio for that, but it's nice thinking.
It'd be cool if we did.
Yeah.
You can land one of these pretty short if you got this skill. Like, you could get this thing at a high angle of attack at full power and just slow it down and bring it in. It'd be pretty tough, but you could do it.
Yeah. And an airliner, I would have to be way over there. Crazy how wide, like, and if you have a crosswind in an airliner, like, your body is like off the edge of the runway sometimes. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, holding short runway 5, Hot Springs. Alright, takeoff procedures, same as before, takeoff briefing, same as before, takeoff, check, flaps are at 0, rotate at 52, climb at 78, transponders set, landing lights are on, before takeoff, check complete. Alright, we are clear, clear, and clear. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, depart runway 5 for right close traffic, Hot Springs.
You can turn your headlamp off if you want.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, on center line, bringing in the tug of power. Little hiccup there. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive. And rotate. Pitching for 78.
Alright, let's do one more good one here.
Alright. 1200, we are clear. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn across on runway 5, Hot Springs.
So all the things we've talked about, these past couple patterns, try to combine that all.
Alright. 1500. We are clear. Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn down one runway 5, Hot Springs.
Yep, Hot Springs is Class E to the surface.
Yes, sir. Dashed magenta.
That's it.
Yeah, I looked at it right before we came up here. I was like, am I going to have to talk to anybody?
That's it. You see how it looks like just nothing out there, just straight black? So sometimes on cross countries, you'll fly through areas where it's like that.
Just forever.
Yeah. Usually, it's a lake or something.
RP gas undercarriage mixture power. Flaps. Pull a little more power, pitch for 80. Actually referenced, and I knew where to reference somewhat because somebody asked me about medical requirements, like one of my old Army buddies.
Really?
Like, oh, it's yeah, 14 CFR Part 67.
Heck yeah.
Kind of felt good.
That's it. It feels good to know the rules, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're never up here wondering if you're doing something illegal.
Yeah. Well, because he was like, oh, you know, I have to have contacts. I'm like, nope, you're fine.
Yep.
Like, as long as they're corrected to 2020, I think. I can't remember, I looked at it. Alright, there's Hot Springs traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn and base for runway 5, Hot Springs. Up, keep it coming.
Yep. So, yeah, we've done this. Alright, so we're coming right up to 1,000, which I've said this is what we want to be
Yep.
at on final. And I bet if we leave this power here, we'll be good.
Okay. And we're clear left. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turn and final runway 5, Hot Springs. Running out of breath there. Like,
Getting sleepy.
I didn't take a big enough breath before I started talking. I'm like, oh, I can get it out.
Yeah, we can make it. That's a good power adjustment right there.
Yeah, I'm going Colombian jungle mode here.
Alright. Let's go power to 1400. Just 100 RPM.
Going Barry Seal.
That's it. I do know who that is. Don't pull that power out because it's slow. Alright, it's going to sneak up on us, kinda. Yep, so level off here. And now, just kind of ease it down.
Traffic, medevac helicopter 723.
We're a little high. Now we flare.
St. Vincent Hospital, a mile and a half southeast of the airport, flying to the
on those brakes.
VFR, Hot Springs.
And you can get carb heat.
Carb heat's out. Or in. Do a short field.
We got plenty. We'll just do normal.
Normal?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra is on the go, runway 5. We're going to depart the traffic pattern to the south, Hot Springs traffic.
Nice and easy on the throttle. Let's see if it does again.
like that initial push that'll make it hiccup sometimes. It's always done that to me. I guess I'm just too fast on the throttle.
Yep.
Where was that medevac at? I didn't catch that.
He is 1.5 southeast, departing east via VFR.
Okay.
Hot Springs traffic. All 171 Hotel Sierra on the upwind for 5, climbing 600 for 3000 will be a right turn out to the south. I got that helicopter in sight.
Oh, very good, thanks.
You got him?
Yep, I see him. Alright, so,
There's a, once we hit 1,000, we'll go ahead and turn south, just
okay.
to make sure we don't
we
get...
clear him,
Yep.
yeah. Hot Springs traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra is making a right turn out of the traffic pattern, heading to the south, Hot Springs. Oh, this has been a blast.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Good, man. I'll tell you this. The best thing about my job is being able to see people experience stuff like this for the first time.
Yeah.
Nothing beats it, man. Alright, so now we track the VOR over here.
Away.
So I got you hooked up to, we'll just use the GPS to get back.
Okay. Do the climb check.
Okay. So turn left a little bit. We'll just follow.
Oh.
So this.
Decline.
Yep. Or it puts on there.
Oh, it's on RNAV now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, GPS, yeah. Okay. Alright, climb check, flaps at 0, confirm. Cruise climb, climbing at 78. Climb check complete.
Goodbye, Hot Springs.
Yeah. Been real. It's been fun. It's been really fun.
Been really fun. So something interesting about this, you can roll up there. Because, so this is our desired track, this is our track. The track will lag behind.
Okay.
It is not based off our heading, but rather based off our ground track.
Yeah.
So let's say if we have a windy condition. The GPS satellites, they do not care which way our nose is pointed. They just care how we are moving over the surface.
Yeah.
So it's very sensitive, it lags behind. The best thing to do is small corrections to get back to that 179. Okay, we're close there. And then look at your heading. So
1.6.
So if we flew like a 165 or just shy of it, that would probably put us right on.
Okay.
Right there, roll out. Probably gonna turn. There it is, 179. And you'll learn more about this when you get into instrument flying, but
Yeah.
the more you can relate every instrument together, the easier instrument flying gets.
Yeah. Oh shit, my GoPro just fell. You want to take flight control?
Sure, I'll take the controls.
Alright, you got flight control.
I got the controls. Rule number 1 at night flying, you don't get to say, oh shit,
Coop's like, oh!
what have we done?
Alright, got that sorted out.
Alright, your controls.
I have flight controls.
Your controls. I leveled you off at 3.
Alright.
Hot Springs traffic, Mall 171 Hotel Sierra, 5 miles south of field, 3000 departing south, Hot Springs. Okay, so when you're doing these,
Hot Springs area traffic, medevac helicopter 7230 Foxtrot, 9 miles to the east, 2,700, departing the area to the east, last call, Hot Springs.
so like, for example, this distance right here, that is distance from Arkadelphia.
Okay.
Now, when I'm leaving an airport, I don't want to have to like hit direct Hot Spring, you know, to tell a distance. So if you just take this big knob and scroll all the way to the right, you can go ahead and do that. There you go.
And Hot Springs traffic.
That's telling you you're nearest.
40 limit number 47 is approximately 10 miles out to the east-northeast, 1,500 feet inbound for landing. Hot Springs traffic.
So basically, you can think about this GPS. First page, this is our nav page. This nav page is a folder. Within this folder, we have this, which gives us some good information. So our estimated time and route, distance, ground speed, track, and this is basically just like this.
Yeah. Tied in.
Yep. All right. Then we have this page, which everybody uses the most. Here, at least, you gotta track. This will tell you. Let's say you have to make an emergency pit stop somewhere, you don't know a frequency.
Yeah.
I have no idea, never use this. Oh, it's like a compass up there.
Oh, okay. Yep, like a little rolling.
Yep.
Satellites.
Yep. This is a descent profile, so you could plug in like, I want to get down to this altitude by this place, and it'll tell you if you start a 500 foot per minute descent, you need to start it this far out.
Yeah.
Which is kind of useful. So I'll go back to Nav Page 2, which is what we like. Waypoints. I hardly ever use this one. Fuel planning. You can like put stuff in. This is like more programming utility for it.
Okay.
And then nearest. So you got airport intersections, which is like where two Victor Airways meet. I'm sure you know about that.
Yeah.
NDBs, BORs, and that's it.
Okay. And since we're not on a Victor Airway, we don't have to do odd and even 500s, right?
Nope, we still, okay, so if you're going somewhere that's less than 25 nautical miles, it's common courtesy just to do like 3,000.
Okay.
That is what is recommended in the AIM.
Okay.
Now, once you go more than that, yeah, go up no matter what, direct, whatever.
And Hot Springs traffic, helicopter 48 November is now 5 miles to the east-northeast. Inbound for landing, be laying direct to the north side of the airfield. Hot Springs traffic.
Hot Springs traffic, Mall 171, Hotel Sierra, 10 miles south of the field, 3,000 departing south. Hot Springs, have a good night. Say it back.
You didn't tell me good night. So mean.
Arkadelphia traffic, Mall 171 Hotel Sierra, 12 miles north of the field, 3,000. Arkadelphia. Alright, now try to pick out Arkadelphia's rotating beacon.
Yep, I got it already.
Yeah,
There's less tractions.
that's it. So also, if you look in the chart supplement, which you have 4 flights, so the chart supplement's on there.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. It'll tell you the location of the airport relative to the city.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I used to know it because I looked at it like last week, like for Arkadelphia. But yeah, the city's lit up by yellow.
It'll tell you like
Or
airport.
on the sectional. I'm sorry.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, but on the supplement, yeah, it'll say distance and direction.
Yep. Also, for just night flying at Arkadelphia, because you'll probably do quite a bit of your COM2 cross countries at night.
Yeah.
Those orange lights are pretty distinct.
Yeah.
That is the plant, okay?
Oh, okay.
The white lights behind them, That is the plant in Gurdon. And
Yeah.
then behind those white lights, that huge tower. It's flashing now. Now it's got 2 lights.
Yeah.
We call that big old bastard the Gurdon Tower. She'll climb up and get you if you're not careful.
I'll snap a picture real fast. You want to take
Okay.
flight controls?
I got the controls.
You have controls.
My controls. Just make sure you got your flash turned off.
Yep, that's what I did.
Okay, so if you hit procedure,
Yeah.
select approach, RNAV22, vectors, and activate, and then hit flight plan. This can give you, we'll get into more of this later, this is instrument stuff,
Yeah.
but that's giving you a final approach course to the runway. So if you get like, I don't know which way the runway is, like I'm really confused, or you go to a towered airport a lot at night, they'll tell you you're cleared for the visual approach for this runway.
Yeah.
I'll load that in, and then I know that I can just fly to that.
Fly to that, yeah.
And
I'm
then
gonna
that'll
turn left here and get perpendicular to that approach.
Okay.
Yeah, that's handy. Very handy. And we are on Arkadelphia.
Yep. I can see her.
Yep, I got it.
Alright.
I'm gonna start my descent checklist here.
You know what's funny, Michael? We are about to descend, okay? So,
Okay.
we're
Pitching
go-
for 72.
there we go. Alright, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep it real dark.
Why are we popping?
Huh? That's just backfiring. We're good. I'm not going to do anything that is unsafe, okay?
Yep, I got you. Challenge accepted.
So, if we look down, I can see some lights over here.
Yeah.
You might want to turn your headlamp off.
Oh.
And just kind of gauge airspeed by feel. I can give you a little bit of lights, but we want to be able to see outside as much as possible.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm referencing everything I know about this place. I got some people on a road down here.
Yep.
Arkadelphia Traffic Mall, 101 Hotel Sierra, about 4 north of field. Simulated engine out, 3,000 to 1,000 Arkadelphia. Alright, so just try to find a place that looks suitable. As we get lower, we'll be able to see a little better.
Yeah.
But you know we're just north of the airport, so you know there's fields out here.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, what I would probably do is probably get right to the edge of town and parallel town,
Okay.
the edge of the city.
So let's turn right here. I just really want you to see something. Are you starting to see any fields come into view?
No.
Okay. You gotta eat your veggies, man. Just keep circling. We know we're over a not very densely populated area.
Yeah.
But I would shoot for these lights here by these places.
Okay. Yeah, see a car on the road there to our 2 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, it's a dirt road.
Yeah.
Alright, go around.
Go around.
Alright, we can level up here. Let's turn left and we'll go cross over midfield.
Alright.
Be careful putting in the power so quick.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know how you were saying, like, it seems to sputter on me every time.
Yeah.
So a carburetor, you know much about carburetors? I didn't before I came here.
Yeah, I know a good bit.
Okay, so you know it's got like an accelerator pump?
Yeah.
So what's going on with these carburetors is there's not really that much juice, or like it takes that thing a little bit to catch up.
Yeah.
So if we just go full power, I mean, think about your boat.
Yeah.
Is it carburetor or fuel injected?
It's fuel injected.
Oh, never mind.
But I know about carbureted boat motors.
Okay, like just picture if you took that thing and went from idle straight to full power.
Oh yeah, it would hiccup because the airflow is increasing. It's outrunning the fuel.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
exactly it. So we can actually starve the engine of fuel if we're not careful. But your idea of going next to the city, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea at all. Let's get a little extra power in there. Let's go 23. So on a night like tonight, overcast, no moon, that is the worst conditions.
Yeah. Yeah, if we had some moonlight, it wouldn't be so bad picking a field out.
Alright, we can go ahead and turn.
Okay.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 16 Celsius.
We might do 4 just so you can get this black hole approach under your belt.
Do what?
Dexter B. Florence Memorial
listen to the
Field
winds real quick.
Airport. Automated weather observation. 0335. Zulu. Wind calm.
We'll use 4.
Okay. Market up in traffic 171 Hotel Sierra. We're about to cross midfield. We're going to use entering a traffic downwind for runway 4. Mark it up here.
Wipe my night away from you. You know that song?
No, I was just thinking, one of my Army buddies is like, oh man, you gotta take me up sometime. I'm like, yeah, when I get my private, I will. Carb heat gas on their carriage mixture. And he's like, you know, Army buddies, we make a lot of inappropriate jokes. And he's
Yeah.
like, I might even let you touch my leg. I'm like, if you're in the way of the trim wheel, I'll slap it.
So let's do a nice lazy turn.
Yeah.
This is perfect black hole illusions, okay? So remember me talking about you looking out and looking for the runway?
Yeah.
Do not do that here. So you really just have to rely on your instruments. Now, once you roll out of those turns, yes, look for the runway.
Yeah.
But in those turns, focus on what you're doing or it'll get away from you.
Okay.
Alright, that's good. Alright, notch your flaps whenever you're ready. Hold on. Look at your power setting. There you go. And turn me left a little bit. Alright, we can go ahead and turn base.
Arkadelphia traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to base runway 4, Arkadelphia.
So we know we're turning basically almost west. Yeah, doing good. Just turn until 4's at your right.
That's 0, not a 3.
There you go. Roll out. Alright, now you see it?
Yes, sir. Final's clear. Arkadelphia traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to final for runway 4, Arkadelphia. Pitch for 61.
Pull that power back. We are high.
Way high.
Alright, let's do a little bit of a forward slip. Watch that airspeed. I wouldn't really recommend doing this tonight, but I want you to get the experience, okay?
Oh yeah.
Alright, that's good. Now at a little power to slow our descent, we're at 1,000 foot per minute. Not that much. Just a little, about 13 or 1400 RPM. A little bit of fog there.
Oh, I'm IFR rated now. Alright, here we go.
Alright, shorter, narrower runway. Might sneak up on us. We're a little high here, but we can just ease this down. Just keep easing it down. Flare. Flare.
Butter.
Let's go right. We'll take off 2-2. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Alright, carburetor heat, flaps, trim. I feel like overall though, my landings at night are a lot smoother.
You think so?
I think so.
What did you think about did you get any disorientation on that turn and or were you all eyes inside?
I was a little bit of eyes outside, but mostly inside. I was watching those 90-degree tick marks and
Yep.
yeah.
Do you see how it could be like?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I could imagine one of those airports that's surrounded by water or something, you know, and yeah, that would be.
So like subconsciously when you start leaning and stuff and looking, you are
Gonna mess your vestibular system
yeah,
up.
you're gonna confuse yourself, and also usually you're gonna descend a little bit or enter a steeper bank because you're looking for it. You're not looking at anything else. You have zero reference. The only reference you have is a runway, and if you can't see it, it can get wonky quick.
Yeah. Okay, landing, oh, whoa, no. Takeoff procedures, nothing changed. Takeoff briefing, nothing changed. Before takeoff check, takeoff briefing is complete. Flap set to 0 and confirmed. Rotate 52, climb at 78 transponder. Set. Landing lights are on. Before takeoff check complete. Alright, nobody's on downwind. Base or final. Arkadelphia traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, departing runway 22 for left close traffic. Arkadelphia.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
I'm like, my day just got 10 times better.
That's awesome, dude.
And when I get to fly,
Nice and easy on the power. All like a professional.
Toga power check. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive. And rotating. B1, rotate.
Rotate, positive rate, gear up.
B2.
It's also gets so smooth at night most of the time, like,
Oh yeah, there's no wind. Well, if there is a wind, it's a draft. It's steady, very, very steady, stable wind.
yeah, so normally wind comes from uneven heating, you know, throughout the day. There goes that little fog layer.
Convection currents.
Yeah. So on your climb out, do your best just to hold whatever heading you got.
Yep. Kind of creep back over here towards 2.
I think it's off a little bit. Let's go left. Because we're about to fly over that road that goes to Gum Springs.
Alright, there's 900 feet. Clear, clear. Arkadelphia traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turning crosswind for runway 22 Arkadelphia.
I saw you look for that runway. I saw you do it.
Well, our DG's off, that's the only reason I
I
looked.
got you.
Arkadelphia traffic, 171 Hotel Sierra, turning downwind, runway 22 Arkadelphia.
Altitude.
Are you looking at, oh, you want to see the
Yeah.
50, got it.
Yep.
Yep.
You can key up the lights.
Go ahead and pull car Pete so I can get rid of this little 100 feet of altitude.
Okay. Yeah, so like that fog and stuff, as long as we have 1 mile visibility and we remain clear of clouds,
Yes, sir.
we were in Class G at that altitude. So if at any
Gas, undercarriage, mixture, power.
if
Sorry.
at any point, no, you're fine. Run your flows, dude. If at any point you're coming in and it's like, oh, I just lost sight of the runway, that's probably, you know, hey, I need to divert, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or not do another takeoff and landing if you are able to get in.
I'm adding a little power here because we're
We can go ahead and turn base. You're actually fine.
okay. Octavia traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to base 22 Octavia.
You can pull that power back.
Ain't never gonna break my stride.
Nobody gonna slow me down. Uh-oh. Last night I had the strangest dream. Me and Michael loaded up in flew to Hot Springs. Alright, good. Let's go final.
Octavia traffic 171 Hotel Sierra, turn to final 22 Octavia.
So don't go over 30 degrees. Don't go over 30 degrees. We turned a little late, and you noticed that, and you kind of whipped it in. So if you do turn late, all you got to do is just keep that turn coming, nice and easy.
Okay.
And you might want to, consider that, hey, I'm going to turn a little sooner at night so I can round that turn out a little bit. It's looking really good. Looking all the way down, don't focus too close. Great, awesome. There you go, Michael. There's your 10 night landings
Yes, sir.
that you need to apply for your Part 141 private pilot certificate.
Booyah.